YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're rebuilding a Timberwolves team that has been really disappointing this season, but I feel like people have been trashing them for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, they haven't been bad when they're on the court altogether, but let's take in something into consideration. This team has been hit by the injury plague bad. I feel like D'Angelo Russell and Towns have barely played together at this point. I mean, like, yeah, they've played some games together, but I feel like they haven't had the chance to gel together yet, and I feel like that's definitely holding the Timberwolves back this season. So I kind of want to rebuild this team. I feel like everybody's just dissing on them and saying they suck, but if you really think about it, they've had so many injuries. Karl Towns has missed a lot of games this season. D'Angelo Russell's missed a handful of games, and maybe that's their fault or whatever, but again, like, I feel like the Timberwolves roster hasn't been given a fair chance yet. That's why today I wanted to save the Timberwolves, you can say. So make sure you guys smash this like button. Also, guys, 60% of you watch this video aren't even subscribed right now, man. What are we doing? What are we doing out here? It is completely free. Hit that subscribe button. We've been uploading a lot here lately. We've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun lately. So other than that, though, guys, with that being all said, let's save the Minnesota Timberwolves. So they have Karl Towns, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Anthony Edwards. Those four guys for me right here, right now, I feel like could be really good players for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, 19 years old, has shown a little bit of promise, has also shown not so much promise, and a lot of people are comparing him to Andrew Wiggins. I hope that doesn't go down the same road for the Timberwolves where Andrew Wiggins became just this guy that didn't care. Hopefully Anthony Edwards does not go down that path. And Malik Beasley, I feel like he could be a bona fide six-man for this team. He signed here for the long term now, so obviously he's gonna have to be here. D'Angelo Russell, like I said, D'Angelo Russell and Karl Towns, I feel like I might be bugging. I don't watch a lot of Timberwolves games, but I feel like these two guys have barely played together. Am I mistaken? Or is that like a true fact? Let me know. Then Naz Reid, Ricky Rubio, Jared Vanderbilt, Josh Okogie, Ed Davis, Jarrett Culver, Juan Cho, Jordan McLaughlin. You got Jaden McDaniels, Jake Layman. I feel like there's a lot of good players here. I feel like there's a lot of good pieces here. It's just a matter of watching them play together, man. All right, here we go. So as we rebuild the rotation, this is what we got right now. So you have D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jarrett Culver, Jared Vanderbilt, Karl Towns. The front court is kind of the forward situation does suck. Don't get me wrong. It is not good at all. We have Jarrett Culver, who has not shown a whole lot of promise in the NBA, and a lot of people are already saying he might be a bust. I'm willing to give him more time. Naz Reid has shown, some significant promise with Towns being out before. You got Okogie, Juan Cho, McLaughlin. I feel like the forward spot definitely needs to be fixed, but I love D'Angelo Russell. I love Malik Beasley. I love Towns, and I love the Anthony Edwards thing. So what I want to do is actually want to start Anthony Edwards, and I want to make Malik Beasley our bona fide six-man throughout the video. I think that's what I kind of want to do, because I feel like Malik Beasley is a bucket getter, man. I feel like he could do it. So I'm going to give him like 33 minutes off the bench, actually. And then we'll roll D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards. I feel like I want to give a little bit more minutes to D'Angelo Russell as well. So, all right, I like that a lot. One thing I do want to do is, what is Malik Beasley's shot tendency? Because I want him to become like our next Jordan Clarkson. It's a 60. We don't like that at all. We do not like that. So I want him to be up there shooting the basketball. And Karl Towns, I need you shooting the basketball as well. I don't know why your shot tendency is an 80-something, but we want it like that. I want these four guys taking a lot of shots. Malik Beasley, when he comes in, I want him to get buckets. That's all I want him to do. I want him to come in, grab buckets, or get buckets. I guess not grab, but get buckets. So, all right. And then Ryan Saunders being the head coach. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about him just yet, but look at the proficiency. We're 3 at balanced, and I feel like we're probably going to suck this season. Our power ranking is literally 30th in the NBA, so we're literally last. But yeah, the forward spot's going to have to be fixed. We kind of want to see what these guys do together, though. Hopefully, Malik Beasley, D'Angelo Russell, Towns show me some promise. Anthony Edwards as well. And hopefully, this season, we can be somewhat decent and shown some, just show some promise. And then we can build from there in the offseason. 54-28, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Low ball rookie of the year, Dinwiddie 6-man, Giannis defensive player. Most improved Chris Boucher, Frank Vogel, coach of the year. So, yeah, I'm a little shocked by that. I thought we were absolutely going to suck this first season and we would build from there, but we weren't. We obviously still have a lot of building to do. I don't think we're going to win a championship in this first season, I imagine, right? But look at the player stats. We had 25 from Karl Towns, 24 from D'Angelo Russell, and 19 off the bench from Malik Beasley. This is kind of what I wanted. I wanted him to be the bucket getter off the bench. I want him to be our six-man, man. I really do. So when I look in the offseason, I want to get 3-and-D wings next to D'Angelo Russell and Karl Towns, and then Anthony Edwards as well. Because small forward, power forward, we don't need scores. we need wing defenders. That's what I'm going to kind of look for in the offseason with this team. So, I mean, we're the second seed in the freaking West right now, though, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, this is just 2K, so, you know, 2K, it is what it is. Sometimes it could be, I don't know, man. It's just weird. You guys know how the simulation is. I'm trying to explain myself. I can't find the right words, but you guys know what I mean. So, simulating current round against the Memphis Grizzlies, and we blew a 3-0 lead. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're anywhere near what our record shows. I don't think that was the case. I don't know why we just went 54-28, but we did. So let me get into the offseason and let me upgrade the forward spot. Let me make some changes. But like I said, I loved those 4 players going into this rebuild. I loved D'Angelo Russell, I loved Towns, I loved Edwards, and I loved Beasley. I liked those 3 guys, or those 4 guys, and I thought they could be definitely helpful here for the future. Now it is time to get some pieces around them that will really help them out. So as far as the draft lottery is concerned, I feel like we should be here, but we're not. Instead, we actually have a literally actually our pick doesn't it go to the Warriors now? Yeah, the 28th pick. So Golden State right now is looking good because they're going to have the Timberwolves pick. I believe it is somewhat protected, but I don't remember what the protections were on it. But David Vanderpool, you got Brian Gates, and then we don't have a good trainer right now. And we don't have an A trainer in the offseason, which is a little unfortunate because we have a lot of young players. But for the head coaching spot, I feel like Ryan Saunders just did a great job, but I'm not really sure where he is. So I might just hire somebody else. We could hire Chauncey Billups. Why not? Didn't Chauncey used to play for the Timberwolves? We got blocked, man. We literally got blocked looking on Twitter trying to send a DM. Can I offer him a contract now? It just says, nope, you can't. Sorry, bud. There's no shot you're getting Chauncey Billups from us. Okay, whatever. So I won't get Chauncey Billups. That would have been a cool hire, but instead I won't get him. We got Chip Eglin, whoever that is. John Lucas, Dion Blount. I feel like I'm getting into some of the auto-generated guys. So Mike D'Antoni, Trent Peterson, Lionel Hollins is a real coach. Mike Brown. Can I get Lionel Hollins? Man, I just get blocked, bro. Why am I getting blocked? That's annoying. Okay, so I feel like this is our last day to offer a head coach a job, right? So Jeff Hornacek, I don't really want him. Chauncey Billups, Steven Dawkins. I'm making this a lot more. You know what? Oliver Gordon. Why not? Let's just grab him, I guess, because nobody wants me to hire anyone else. So I'm gonna hire Trent Peterson, of course. Just one of the best assistant coaches out here as far as the pool is concerned. And then we'll hire Owen Taylor. And that was our coaching staff, which was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. But we don't have a first round pick this offseason because of the D'Angelo Russell trade, obviously. So looking at it, though, we got Ricky Rubio still under a deal. We got Jay McDaniels, Juancho, Jake Layman. So Ricky Rubio, I don't really want to keep around. He's not bad, actually. I guess maybe if we have enough salary to sign forwards with Rubio still here, maybe I'll do it. But as far as, I don't know, man. Should we just trade him? But I'm just trying to think of a team that would want Ricky Rubio. And Bojan Bogdanovic would be cool. Kyle Kuzma, Robert Covington, Finney Smith from the Mavericks, Nuggets, Gary Harris, Jeremy Lamb. Pelicans offering me 2 firsts for Rubio is an absolutely insanity. And then Alfred Camino and a 2nd round pick. So I guess the Magic could get a point guard. I don't know, man. I'll probably wait on it. So for the draft, though, just making sure I don't have a pick. We do not. We don't even have a 2nd round pick. So I'm just going to go straight to player options. And looking at the options, we got Naz Reid, Okogie, Jarrett Culver, Jalen Noel, and Ashton Higgins. I'll go ahead and accept his team option as well, I guess. Qualifying offers, Jared Vanderbilt is a free agent. And then moratorium day. Looking at our situation, we got D'Angelo Russell and Ricky Rubio. I mean, if we kept Rubio as our backup point guard, that's not terrible. He's not a bad backup point guard whatsoever. You got Malik Beasley, Anthony Edwards, which I'm totally content with. We have Okogie, Jarrett Culver, and Jaden McDaniels, which honestly, these guys aren't bad, but they're not ideal either. I feel like Juancho, not ideal. And then Karl Towns and Naz Reid, I'm actually cool with as well. So I think the forward spot that needs to be upgraded the most is definitely the power forward spot. Juancho, I just don't really want to see him start. And then I wouldn't mind a better small forward either. But looking at free agency, seeing what kind of money we have, let's see. Is there anybody we can get? Nicholas Batum, who is a power forward, who has played pretty good for the Clippers this year after, being pretty bad for the Hornets the last few years, absolutely robbing their franchise. We got Markieff Morris out here, not really. We got PJ Tucker, who's 36 years old. I feel like that's not really ideal. I don't really want to sign. So there's really not. Okay, looking at all power forwards though, 3 and D power forward. So Iguodala has the best defense out here as far as power forwards are concerned. PJ Tucker. So yeah, we don't really have a fantastic. Got James Johnson, Paul Millsap, Thaddeus Young, Nicholas Batum, Jared Vanderbilt. I guess defense isn't actually terrible. His 3-point shot sucks though. So maybe we just let Vanderbilt grow into that power forward spot and roll with it. Maybe we just roll with that. He is a restricted free agent. Maybe we just give him another chance. I think in real life he actually hasn't been too bad for the Timberwolves. So I feel like I want to do something though to upgrade this roster. I don't want to just stick with what we got. So I feel like I want to make a trade, probably for an upgrade at the power forward or small forward. Probably gonna have to involve Ricky Rubio's salary and maybe Jarrett Culver or something like that, and maybe we can find a really good 3-and-D wing. Although Jarrett Culver, I guess 3-and-D isn't bad, he could grow into that, but I feel like in real life he's just not been that great. So let me go ahead and see what I can do, and let me see if I can trade for a 3-and-D wing that I really like for this team. I feel like I was trying really hard to find a 3-and-D wing outside of Robert Covington, but I just couldn't really find anything. So Ricky Rubio for Robert Covington. We're going to bring Robert Covington back to Minnesota, I guess, man. I don't really know what else to do here. So obviously, Covington in 2K is usually not a recipe that is worth it. But I feel like for some reason, I feel like that we'll be fine. I feel like we'll be fine for some reason. So I'm going to move him to an 81. And all you have to do really is move his offensive consistency up, because his offensive consistency is trash for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they did to break Robert Covington in 2K, but it is bad, man. So offensive consistency, I believe, is over here somewhere. So yeah, it's a 36 compared to like guys like Naz Reid's is a 77. Covington is a 36. So I'm gonna move this up to like let's say a 70, I guess, and then boom. So his consistency is a lot better. That's what makes Robert Covington a better player in 2K. So we probably should just move Robert Covington back to power forward, I guess. Just move him at, just leave him at power forward. And so that was kind of our upgrade. So we got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Anthony Edwards, Okogie, Jarrett Culver, Jay McDaniels can fight for this small forward spot. Covington, Juancho, Towns, and Naz Reid. So Covington was kind of our big acquisition this offseason. We could also sign like George Hill as a veteran backup point guard on this roster. Satoransky, you know what? I'm going to sign George Hill as a backup point guard. I feel like he'll be solid. So we can also get Jared Vanderbilt back, which I do want him back because I feel like I said, I feel like he's been solid for the Timberwolves in real life to the point where I wouldn't mind having him back. So if he comes back, I would definitely open for it. So let's go ahead and make sure he does come back, and he does on his qualifying offer. So D'Angelo Russell is up 3 overall. Anthony Edwards up 6 overall. Malik Beasley 80. Naz Reid 78, and Covington 78. So hopefully Robert Covington can hold his own this season, can at least be solid. I feel like for some reason Robert Covington is just going to still suck even if I moved his offensive consistency up. But we'll have to see. So 2022, gonna load that draft class, obviously. And then for the training camps, the 2 untapped potentials I want to use, I feel like we got to one at least Anthony Edwards. We want him to become a beast this season for us. And then I feel like the other one I got to throw at maybe Jarrett Culver. Jarrett Culver's already up to an A+, though. Maybe I throw this at Malik Beasley and see what he can do with it. So now looking at the rotation, though, we have Anthony Edwards starting now. So we have D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards. Jarrett Culver is starting, so I guess we'll give him more of an opportunity to show what he can do. Robert Covington is at the power forward. Towns, Malik Beasley is obviously the 6th man. Naz Reid, Jalen McDaniels, and George Hill. So Jared Vanderbilt is actually out of the rotation, and so is Okogie. So is Juancho, which is fine, I guess. And looking at the proficiency, we're at 3.5 at pace and space. And I think I'll just leave it there. So we'll go ahead and simulate this full season. We just went 54-28. Is there any way we repeat what we just did, or was that totally a fluke season by 2K? We end up being the 5th seed in the West, so we're still a playoff team, which is a really good sign. LeBron James MVP, Jalen Suggs Rookie of the Year. Wow, absolutely went off for the Thunder. So a Shea, Jalen Suggs backcourt, I feel like it would be a lot of fun. But for some reason, I feel like Shea is not even in Oklahoma City anymore. But maybe I'm wrong. Russell Westbrook coming off the bench is your 6th man of the year. One thing I just thought about, I feel like this is going to be the year that Russell Westbrook isn't an all-star in the East, or am I bugging? I feel like there's a very good chance he is not an all-star this year, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. Jonathan Isaac, defensive player. I really tried to trade for Jonathan Isaac, but the Orlando Magic had like no money, and I couldn't make anything work to try to make the trade go through. But Jonathan Isaac would have been a really good pickup for us, I feel like. Onyeka Okongwu, most improved. Coach of the year goes to Frank Vogel, and Cody Toole, executive of the year. And that's about it. So All NBA first team, we got Luka, Trae Young, LeBron, Giannis, Joel Embiid. All NBA second team, Jalen Suggs. Wow, Jalen Suggs makes it after having a phenomenal year. Is this his rookie season? It is. Wow, okay. And then Kevin Durant, John Morant, Jason Tatum, Jokic. There's no way that that Shea is still there, right? He is. Okay, so Jalen Suggs just went off. And then Shea had 25 points per game himself. So I guess there's just like no scores outside of them. So, and Oklahoma City is a playoff team. I'm about to say, with production like that, I feel like that team is probably a playoff team. But we went 44 and 38. Look at the player stats. We had 23 from Towns, we had 22 from D'Angelo Russell, and 20 from Anthony Edwards. So our big three starting to do work, and we had 16 from Malik Beasley. Jay McDaniels had 10, Nasri with 9.5, Jarrett Culver with 8, Robert Covington with 6 points per game, 34% from the field, and he shot 31% from 3. So let's just get this man out of here, man. I tried to give him a chance, but it's just not working. So, all right, we should have some money in the offseason, though. I like to imagine with Ricky Rubio coming off the books and Covington will come off the books. So hopefully we have some money. And I don't think I have to pay anybody yet, which is a good sign. So, all right, but we are playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who we actually beat. Or no, we lost. We blew a 3-0 lead to them. So let's see if history repeats itself. Well, they're up 1-0. They're up 2-0. Can we get revenge and make a 3-0 comeback on them? No, we get swept instead. Okay, so Covington is not the answer. That probably should have been something I knew already, but I just wanted to try it out because I couldn't find anybody else. So now we're going to have to upgrade even more. So going into the offseason, this is where we're going to have to get really aggressive, because we definitely can't have another season like this. So where we get bounced in the first round, especially after going 54 and 28 the first season and then getting bounced. We have the 20th pick. So we actually have a draft pick in this draft, which is good. Oliver Gordon, is there a better coach out here? Let me see. I mean, Oliver Gordon didn't do too bad or anything, but I'll just keep him, I guess. As far as, yeah, we're definitely getting a better trainer, because I want a trainer with 3 on-top potential camps with him. So we'll grab him. NBA draft time, though. So we should, like I said, have some money to use. So literally nobody under contract I want to trade. All right, so now to rook. Actually, I guess I'll draft here. So let's go to the 20th pick, and let's see if there's anyone worth snagging. I prefer a forward here if possible. Andre Jackson, Scotty Lewis, Jaden Springer. I think I'm gonna go Scotty Lewis here with this pick, and he ends up, I can't remember what overall he is, but he ends up being a 76. So might make an immediate impact, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And player options: Edwards, Wancho. I probably won't be bringing back, and then we'll bring all those guys back. Qualifying offers: Jaden Vanderbilt and Josh Okogie are both free agents. Wouldn't mind them back. As far as free agency, we still don't have a lot of money to use. Daniel Tice, Max Kleba, Jared Vanderbilt are out here. We got Jamichael Green, Wancho, Jabari Parker. Okay, so not a whole lot of good forward options still. Will Barton, Daniel House. All right, looking at the roster right now: D'Angelo Russell. We got Edwards, Malik Beasley. Jaden McDaniels is actually up to a 80 overall, so maybe we just roll with him. Jarrett Culver, Scotty Lewis, also solid. But we still don't really have a power forward. That power forward spot is still a very big hole, so I definitely want to make something happen here. So what I think I'll do is I'll probably do some kind of sign-in trade with Josh Okogie, maybe, if we want to do something like that. Maybe we get a power forward from somebody. I don't want to renounce everybody, though. Let me make sure none of that happens. I don't want to renounce people. I definitely want to keep cap holds. And then, all right, so let's go ahead and make sure that didn't go through. So Josh Okogie, gonna have to do a sign and trade with you. I'm gonna sign you to a 3-year deal. You're a 24-year-old. Oh. Dude, it did not just make me renounce everybody, bro. Come on, man. I hate this game for that. I was definitely about to sign and trade Okogie, and it just automatically made me renounce everybody. That is actually ultra annoying. Okay, I guess we'll do the sign and trade with Robert Covington instead. All right, whatever. So we just renounced like all of our good restricted free agents, but Covington, get me a good power forward. That is not you. How about that? We'll set the bar high. Okay, Thaddeus Young, Rondé, Davis Bertans, Duncan Robinson, Zach Collins, a first round pick. Okay, let me look in the trade finder myself. You know what? I'm gonna find a way to get Jonathan Isaac. I want Jonathan Isaac. If I can grab him from the Orlando Magic, that would be ideal, but I don't know how plausible that is. My trade offer, as I probably gave up a little too much, but I was desperate for a power forward, and we got Jonathan Isaac. So yeah, right now I know he's listed as a small forward, which he's going to put power forward for us, but he's like the perfect 3-and-D wing, I feel like. So Jonathan Isaac, welcome to the roster. Jaden McDaniels will start at small forward, I guess, because he's actually gone up in overall. And then we have Towns, Naz Reid. So I feel like Isaac is going to complete this roster, man. And then as far as the backup point guard spot, we still need one. So I think I'll sign Tyus Jones to a 2-year deal to back up D'Angelo Russell. And I feel like we are absolutely ready for this next season. And I feel like we're going to be unstoppable. So Jonathan Isaac and the edge of D'Angelo Russell all up. And then Malik Beasley up to an 84. So Jonathan Isaac was somebody I wanted to get last season. I couldn't make the money work. But this season, or this offseason, we were able to. And now I feel like we're about to be absolutely phenomenal. So I feel like this next season is going to be our last one. I've already been recording for 32 minutes, which is actually insane to think about. But I want to upgrade perimeter defense on Jay McDaniels because I want him to be a better defender. And then untapped potential, I'm going to throw at Jonathan Isaac, and I'm going to throw this other one at, let's throw this other one at, let's start at Malik Beasley, I guess. And then on far as the rotation is concerned, we have nobody at the power forward spot, obviously, because Jonathan Isaac starting there. We have D'Angelo Russell, Edwards, McDaniels, Isaac, Towns, Malik Beasley, Naz Reid, Tyus Jones, Tyus Jones, and Scotty Lewis. So I love it. I love it a lot. As far as the proficiency is concerned, 3 at pace and space, perimeter centrics, 3.5, grit and grind. I'm going to move this to a 7-second system because I feel like that's always usually the best to use. And we're going to simulate this full season. And this season, we should be phenomenal in the West, I feel like. This final season with a record of 61-21, I feel like Jonathan Isaac probably made an immediate impact on our defense, man. 15 from Jay McDaniels as well, so he was actually really good. Malik Beasley with 17, D'Angelo Russell with 21, Edwards with 22, and Carly Towns with 24. We had 10 from Naz Reid, 8 from Jonathan Isaac. So, like I said, I feel like the man actually came in and played good defense for us because that is something we were missing for sure. Because Towns, D'Angelo Russell are not good defensively, and I don't think Edwards is that great defensively either. Although on 2K it says it's an A. I don't know if in real life he's that great of a defender. Someone will have to actually tell me about that one. All right, Phoenix Suns. We got Russell Westbrook, but no Devin Booker. They have Mitchell Robinson and DeAndre. There's no way. Hold on. Hold the phone. Give me a second. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way. Okay, the Wizards are funky, too. They have Cade Cunningham and Levine now. There's no way the Suns just traded Devin Booker for Russell Westbrook, right? Okay, but anyway, somebody current round against Phoenix Suns. They won game 1, but we beat them in 6 games. So we didn't get eliminated in the first round, which is already definitely better than the last 2 seasons. So we have Kara Lewis, James Bouknight, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Jackson Hayes, Lonzo Ball, JD Davison, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker to deal with. Marcus Smart as well. We actually fixed the Pelicans in like a couple videos ago. It was actually really fun. So simulating game 1, we do win it. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to them. We win game 5, and we are going to a game 7. So game 7 in Minnesota. Give less minutes to Tyus Jones. Say less. We'll do something like this, and let's see if we can close out game 7 to go on to the Western Conference Finals. It is not looking good thus far, but we do make a little bit of a comeback at the end, and we beat them 117 and 124 behind Anthony Edwards 32 points and D'Angelo Russell's 25 and 15, and Malik Beasley with 22. We're playing the Los Angeles Lakers now, who have Stephen Curry, Brian Antoine, Patrick McCaw, and I was about to say, bro, if this team has Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Stephen Curry, I'm walking out of the room right now, and I'm not even simulating this playoff series. But thankfully, LeBron is either gone or retired, and we don't have to deal with that. So AD and Steph, interesting. Simulating game 1, they win it, of course. We do even it up, though. We're up 2-1, and an old Stephen Curry and a older Anthony Davis is no match for my Minnesota Timberwolves, and we're playing the 2nd seeded Miami Heat, who beat the 8th seeded Knicks. We're playing Tyler Herro, who's playing point guard, Keon Johnson, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Bam Adebayo. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. I was going to say, imagine the spacing. We got Bam, who I guess isn't a terrible three-point shooter, but he doesn't attempt them a lot. DeMar DeRozan definitely isn't, and Jimmy Butler isn't the greatest three-point shooter either. Tyler Herro definitely is, and then I don't know about Keon Johnson. Yeah, he's not a great three-point shooter either, so the spacing on this roster is suspect. All right, well, we should beat this team, right? They're up 1-0, though. We even it up, though. We're up 2-1, 3-1, and can we bring Minnesota a championship? And yes, we can. We beat the Miami Heat in 6 games to go on to win a championship. And just like that, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been fixed, man. I didn't have to do a whole lot. Don't get me wrong. This Timberwolves team already has a lot of talent on it. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like this team is being written off already. I feel like this team hasn't even played together too much yet. And I really want to see Karl Towns, D'Angelo Russell play for like a full sample size of a season and see how it goes. But so far, even last season when they traded D'Angelo Russell, there was a lot of injuries, and now this season there's been a lot of injuries. So hopefully they fix that soon, and we see those two play together more often than not. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.